everybody, I'm Nikki here at Black Dog Vintage and Antiques, and I thought I'd share a haul from the Port Jervis shopping trip, which wasn't as great as I was hoping it was going to be. I mean, I still got some really great stuff, so I shouldn't complain too much. I did really still get some stuff, but I really had to work for it. Last time I went, it came really easy, but what can I say? So the first piece I'll show you that I picked up is this little pink, well, it's not that little, this pink casket, jewelry-like casket. It's not marked on the bottom. It does have these really neat leaf, details, and it's got a little bird sitting up on there. And I just was really kind of enamored with how sweet it looked. See, sometimes I channel my daughter, Sarah Rose, and this just reminds me so much of Miss Sarah Rose, this little piece here. So I have that piece. Another piece in the ceramics. Can you hear my dog tap dancing upstairs? She's is this little planter, and she's just, look at the little red hair and the blushing cheeks. She was just darling. She is marked made in Japan, and to me she almost looks like an Irish wedding lady. Like this, these could be 4-leaf clovers, which is what I think they're supposed to be. And then she's got the little veil across. Oh, I just thought she was really sweet and precious. She's a pretty good size too. I mean, you could put a really nice little potted plant in this and have this out. What I do sometimes is I take the little plastic, I keep the little plastic things they come in, and I just pop them in and out to change it up. So I found her. I was really excited. The same place that I found, the same place I found the ceramic, cheers, casket. So we'll stick with the stuff that I got from that thrift store, which is run by a very lovely lady who takes stuff on consignment and then turns around and sells it. And when I walked in, she told me that day, everything that's green or yellow is 50% off. So, my eyeballs went to everything that was green and yellow in that store. So the next thing I did get from her, and I was looking, this I don't think was 50% off. I think I actually paid the full thrift store price for this, which was not a lot. I got me some Pyrex. It's the first time I've actually seen this. I mean, I have the Crazy Daisy pattern, but it's the first time I've seen this out in the wild in this color. And for some reason, it's not very popular, or people keep holding on to it. This is the, let me see if I can get it in there. I think it says 721. Is 721? Helps if you hold it up, right? This is the 1.5 pints. This is the 472. Not even close on the numbers. That's okay. And it has the lid. So I have the lid too. Ooh, it needs to be cleaned a little bit. So this will be coming up in a live. So this is one of the smaller ones, which will make it really easy for shipping. What else did I get over there? Oh, she was 50% off, and she is glorious. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. I don't usually grab this stuff or gravitate towards it, but it was something about her just absolute sweet and happy expression and the little bow on top of her head. She's like a woody resin, so I do think she's a relatively newer piece. There's nothing on the bottom of her, but I just thought she was fantastic and needed to come home with me. She reminds me of the pigs from Sing, right? Gustav, and I don't remember his partner's name. And then let me see, what was the other? Oh, where'd it go? Oh, and then once again, I am not a cat lover. Well, I shouldn't say that. I have had cats in the past. I am more of a dog person than a cat person, but I'm an animal lover. There, we'll leave it at that. But I would not ordinarily pick up little cat figurines, and I found me this little timer. It's gray, white, and pink, and it does work. The bell does work in it. And I said, oh my goodness, it has to go home with me. Once again, this is probably a little bit of a newer piece. It's not super vintage, but it was, as my partner in crime says, super cool. It's super cool. So I think those were the bits. Those are the bits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, those were the 5 things that I picked up in the one thrift store. So then the next thrift store I went to, the one I had to work at it for. And I did. I had to work at it to spend $20. Else I had to use cash, and I didn't have cash on me that day. So what I ended up by getting there was, after going through all those linens, I came home with one piece of linen. Yep, just one. And it was these really adorable Santa placemats right there. And I have 4 of them. So I did get 4 of them. Give you a nice little close-up of the Santa guy. And maybe do it this way. Isn't it cute? They're really, really cute. So I did get 4 of these. And it even came with a handy dandy elastic. And then I got 2 sets of these. So see, 2 boxes of these 1978 butterfly set of 3 wrought iron trivets. So these are new old stock. So I got 2 of these guys. Great for that upcoming warm drink season. It's 2 of those. Like I didn't already tell you that I got 2 of something. I grabbed this plate. It is not marked, but I thought it was really, really neat for the fall, and it matches some plates I already have. So we'll have to see if this makes it up for sale, because it does match some green plates in this color and stoneware feel. And it's a nice hefty plate. And it is, you know, like a stoneware. To see if this makes it up. But I just thought to put pumpkins, I love the shape, to put pumpkins on with small pumpkins and some acorns and some candles, you know, howevs. Be really good for Thanksgiving as well, which is the next big upcoming holiday. And then, because my girl Jen's wearing off on me, yeah, oh, there's like little weird gold sparkles all over the back of this. I picked up the milk glass plate. Now the gold is wearing a little bit, and it could be, I don't think it is Victorian. I mean, it doesn't feel as thick as some of the other Victorian milk glass that I have, but it does have a ring of fire, and that's the other thing. It's not quite as potent as the Victorian stuff. That was like, boom! And the stuff in the, I have a piece that's really from the 20s and the 30s that's super thin that you can see that in. And this, I can kind of see through it. I can see the light coming through it, but I don't see that amazing ring of fire. I just thought for Christmas season, this would be really lovely to have out with whatever you want to put in it. You know, you do you. I'm not going to tell you what to do. You do you, right? So let's see, and then I got one last piece, and this one I might totally keep. It's an iridescent bowl in that like oil slick. You know what I mean? Or like bubbles when you blow bubbles into the sun like that. And I just love this bowl. And this will probably end up by being out for me at Christmas time, because I do like to decorate with, oh my gosh, guess what? Black. Black and white on a Christmas tree. Black and white. And they look amazing with the green. So those were the pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once again, 5 pieces that I had to work for. Yeah. But then came the highlight of my day. We stopped driving to see our son and daughter-in-law, who just had a baby. Hello, Eliana. And we found this antique store that used to be a stable for horses and cows. I live in upstate New York, an hour and a half, 2 hours outside of this New York City, and I live in cow country. I lived in New Hampshire my whole life. They called it Cow Hampshire. They don't know about upstate New York, apparently. But it is now an antique store, and the lovely gentleman behind the counter sold us some really great stuff. If you saw the post on Instagram a little while ago, because this is coming out like well after I posted it on Instagram, I found myself some lucite candles in the wild, and I was tickled pink. I also found, hiding in this store, I saw Mommy kissing Santa Claus sheet music of Santa Claus. Santa Claus. This one was from 1952. So I just thought the graphics on this were fantastic. This is frame it, hang it on your wall kind of Christmas decorations. Then there was Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. as performed by Gene Autry. So that's how far back this one goes. The original Rudolph song. This is 1949. And a lot of times with the sheet music I get, I try to make sure it's like a century or so, but this stuff was just too good. This is like 80-year-old sheet music almost. So again, frame it, hang it on the wall. Christmas decorating almost done because I have two more. I have White Christmas, Irving Berlin's White Christmas. I love that one. It's just very, very simple and sweet. So we have that one and Silver Bells, music and words by Jay Livingston and Ray Evans. This was just really pretty. So these four are hanging. Go to the dollar store, get yourself an 8x11, stick this on the wall, and forget about it. Forget about it. I'm not even close to saying that how it should be. Oh, and I did find a Frank Sinatra. I couldn't sleep a wink last night. This is in the RKO radio picture. And we're going to come back to that in a minute. Higher and Higher, starring Frank Sinatra, Michelle Morgan, and Jack Haley. Why do I want to say Jack Haley is in the Wizard of Oz? I might be very wrong on that. I probably am. This is copyrighted to... Yep, I'm trying to do this because this doesn't look right. The music is copyrighted 1927, but that's not right. Then, okay, so the music is from 1927, but the motion picture and the international rights and all the other Frank Sinatra stuff is actually copyrighted 1943. So down here, we got two copy dates. So down here is the 1927, and then over here is the 1943, which makes a little bit more sense. So, yeah, for some reason, like, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. And I do have the Wizard of Oz sheet music above me, so I should really look. But Jack Haley, if you remember, and I cut my teeth on this stuff because my mom used to make me watch black and white movies, and I thought back in the day they were really boring. Now I'm kind of in love with them, and I'm always looking for black and white movies. Who's your favorite old-time golden age of Hollywood actor? I have a lot. It depends. It does depend. Of course, I'm a Marilyn Monroe fan. Who wouldn't be? I am also a huge Danny Kaye fan. Very well-known fact. Fact about Nikki. Huge Danny Kaye fan. The Secret Life of Walter Mitty makes me laugh to this day. Thumpity, 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 thumpity. Just the noises he could make. Amazing. I also picked up, because I'm babbling, a whole bunch of these. I've got Hollywood, California. I've got Boston, Massachusetts. Of course, we had to pick up Boston. I've got Chinatown, San Francisco, and I'm missing Texas. Where did Texas go? Jen, I'm missing Texas. I got a Texas one too. I have no idea where Texas went. Texas is lost. We've lost the state of Texas. Little known fact, Texas is the only state that can secede if they want to, because they were their own country for like 50 years. So inside of these, why did you want to know that? I don't know. So inside of these are a whole bunch of photos, and they like fold down accordion style, and they are double-sided, which is really great. I thought they were really neat. They talk about different landmarks and stuff. This one was posted. That one was posted. Actually, these were all posted. This one was posted. Oh, you know what it was? The Texas one wasn't posted, and now it's gone and posted itself. And the Boston one was posted. The Boston one actually has a few things written on it. Like they were showing, like whoever they sent this to, where they were and where they were going. Let's see if I can find it. And I'm not going to lie, they smell a little bit like mothballs. I'm not going to lie. Oh, okay. This is the station where I came into. This is South Station in Boston. It pretty much still looks like this. And down here it says, this is the station I came into. In case you were wondering. It wasn't North Station. I didn't come into North Station. That looks totally different right now. Just saying. That's where the Bruins and the Celtics play. Oh, and here, right here. I think this is, I go to Monica there, and then down here, and it says, I live this way. So I guess this person moved to Boston and decided to send pictures back to their friends and family. This would be They were sending this to Miss Patricia Ann. So it doesn't say who it's from. It just says who it's to. So these are all from the 40s, which I think is awesome. So all of these are from the 40s. And when I find Texas, I'll show you Texas too. So that is it for right now. The next video that I'm going to post, excuse me, I swallowed wrong, is 2 other books that I bought, or pieces of ephemera that I bought from the gentleman at the antique store that we found. Oh, look at that. There's an antique store there. Because they require and deserve their own moment of time. They've been sitting in a barn for long enough, and they deserve their own moment of time, right? So, thank you very much for joining me. Once again, I am Nikki at Black Dog Vintage and Antiques. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you leave us a thumbs up. Leave a comment if you have a question or a cool little thing you want to add to the comments down below. Don't forget you can follow us on Instagram, and all those links will be below. And check out the eBay store while you're there, because maybe you missed something the first time around. Sometimes I have different stuff posted on eBay. Check that out too. So until next time, stay swanky and stay classy.